And now, my interview with Barbra Streisand, already in progress. When did you first feel famous? When did it hit you?
I never, you know, in the book, I tell the story about inviting Sophia Loren to my house when I had a ranch across the street here. I wanted to see what real movie stars looked like.
Because you're not a real movie star?
I just never thought of myself as a real movie star. I think I get it now.
Is it hard for you to take compliments?
Yeah.
Do you have any idea why it was hard for you?
You know, the psyche of a performer is quite complex, I think. I mean, I know if my father had lived, I probably would never have had the desire to become an actress and play other people in roles, become someone else. I would probably have been more satisfied with myself.
What do those two things have to do with each other?
I guess I was looking to play people that would take me out of the feeling of not being enough or something. Characters were more interesting, I thought, than I was.
Do you recommend being famous because...
No.
You don't?
I don't like the attention it gives me. I don't like being stared at. I don't like, my husband once surprised me at one of our anniversaries at the Bel Air Hotel, and he had rose petals leading to the bed and made a heart on the bed out of it.
Sure, go on. Come on, let's get some ratings here. Let's get some ratings here. And then what happened?
The point is that...
Oh, I know what the point is.
Before we went to sleep, you know, you had to take the petals off.
Right. It's going to stick to your body. Stay in the sheets.
No,
terrible.
It wasn't the sheet. It was on the cover.
Duvet, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, you have to take it off. And I must have put some of the, or he did, put some in the garbage pail and some in the toilet, or somebody put them in the toilet.
Yeah.
I don't know who.
Sure.
But that was the next rumor, was that Barbra Streisand insists on having petals in my toilet. Oh, you know where it
That's a really good rumor, though. You got to admit, as false rumors go, that's a really crazy one.
No, actually, I'm remembering it, ha-ha. It was when I was doing my shows, you know, concerts.
Yes.
And I had always fresh flowers in my dressing room. I had a beautiful dressing room. We traveled with it. The first concert in 1994. Everything was great. And the guy who came in to clean up probably took some of the, that's the better story, and that's probably the real truth.
Sure.
Because he probably put some petals in the toilet. The guy did, folks, not me.
Wow, okay. So that's the actual story, not the one with you and Jim Brolin, but you know we're going to use the Jim Brolin one of you guys about to get it on. You know we're going to use that story, right?
Oh, you are?
I'm sorry. It's show business.
The other one is...
Okay, let's talk about James Brolin.
I had a date with him that was a blind date, that my friend met him.
Who sets Barbra Streisand up on a blind date?
Because my friend met him somewhere and thought that we might like each other.
Yeah.
I had no man in my life. I had no, you know, grandchildren in my life. My son did call me today. You know, I have him in my life, but it wasn't a full life. Now, I go there, and I see a man standing across the room, and is that him? Where's the hair? I mean, it was all off. He had just buzz cut his hair. He had a little dye on it, and then gray at the bottom, and no beard and no nothing. So I think he looked at me, and I looked at him, and I waved or something like that. But as I passed him, I put my hand, I touched his hair because I was used to now. I wouldn't have done that years ago. But because I directed these movies with men, and I was there when they were having haircuts because I didn't want too much cut off.
Yeah.
In other words, as a director, you have to look at everything.
Continuity.
I said, who f***ed up your hair? Yeah. And as he said, because somebody asked him that, and he said, did you mind that or something? And he said, no, I loved her honesty. We talked about everything that night. And then he said, I'm taking you home. Ooh, whoa. I never had a man say that to me. I'm taking you home. That was interesting. I was a nervous wreck in the car with this man. I thought, I haven't been with a man in a car for several years. What if I get sick to my stomach? What if I have to throw up or something? Literally.
What is that evening like with in the Brolin Streisand household?
We watch series and movies with the dogs.
What are the dogs like?
My little babies.
You talk about this in the book, and everybody knows that your dog Sammie was so special to you that you had her cloned.
Yeah.
What is that like when you have a dog that looks just like your old dog? Is the behavior the same?
Let me say this. They only look like Sammie, but you cannot clone a soul.
Elon Musk is working on that.
Yeah.
Could there be more Barbra in your future? Find out when we return.